What is going on, YouTube? How are y'all doing this evening? And good morning if you are on my side of the globe. Apologize for the late start, but I or did I start early? I'm not sure, but I knew I was supposed to go live around this time, but yeah, you guys, oh boy. Anyway, yeah, I'm trying to passport blueprint. If you are in the chat and watching, please let me know so I can send you the link. Um, as a matter of fact, give me a second, you guys. Because I was originally going to go over another video because a few people done covered this, but the video that Passport Blueprint sent me is not only going to tell you guys what happened, but it's kind of going to help also. What's the word that I'm looking for? Nullify a lot of the stuff you're hearing other detractors say. Give me 1 second. Hey, I'm sorry, guys. I'm over here trying to get this video. Passport Boost sent me email to trying to send it to my email, and my phone went to sleep. Well, it died on me while I was asleep, so it's moving a bit slow. Come on. All right. You should be good now, you guys. My apologies. Just a heads up, my phone is on the charger away from me. So if by any chance anybody does send a cash app, please let me know in the chat, man, so I can give you uh so that way I can shout you out. Okay, I think we should be good. I don't know why my phone acts slow when I first turn it on and it like went dead or something. Like it's acting super slow. Like why? Oh man. Let me see. Yeah, I'm starting to sound like being bandana travel. Oh man. uh passport blueprint ain't in here. Damn man. He was acting like he wanted to react to this with me, man. Anyway, got 43 watching. Please hit the like button, man. Follow me on Average Man Unplugged on TikTok and Instagram. That is the email. If there's anything you want me to react to or foreign testimonial, which I think I still got another one, by the way, or two, man. I just really need to like get through the emails because I was like deleting a bunch of old ones, but um definitely I think I got one or two foreign testimonials I could potentially post. So we'll see what's up. Yeah. And again, like I said, I got my phone away from me, so I won't be able to like know if I am getting them or not. So if you do, I appreciate it. But just let me know in the chat because I don't got my phone on me because like I said, it died on me while I was asleep. I forgot to charge it before I went to sleep. I'm like I knew I was gonna forget something. Oy. Why am I getting a phone call? That's probably Passport Blueprint. Yeah, it's him, y'all. For some reason, Passport Blueprint, we live, man. If you could quit calling me. For some reason, my phone acting slow. Hello? Yeah, then he hangs up when I when I finally answer. Uh, hopefully he's watching. Oh, okay, you are here. All right, I'm about to send you the link. I'm about to send you the link. I'm about to send you the link, Passport. I don't, I don't know what's going on with my phone, y'all. It went dead, and all of a sudden, it act like it don't know how to act. Give me 1 second, y'all, uh, so I can get Passport Blueprint in here. Hey, Passport Blueprint. I am sending. I'm gonna send the link through Facebook because last time I sent it to you in the chat, man, we had a troll kept trying to pop up. Anyway, let's get back to it, man. Oh man, that's the link to the music channel. Make sure y'all check that out. Passport Music Volume 4. Excuse me, just dropped on the other day, Halloween. Make sure y'all check that out. It got that one track on there that everybody asked about in the outro. The name of it is called The Horizon. Uh, so once again, go to the music channel, subscribe, have a listen. Let me know what you think. Travel vlog channel, man. Make sure y'all check that out as well. Speaking of which, if you have checked it out, then you should have seen this brother. I actually met him vlogging and going to eat at Kickin' Chicken for the first time. Shout out to Tommy. And if y'all come out here, y'all definitely gotta try that brother's food. I'm letting y'all know now as me not being a chicken wing person, some of the best wings I ever had. Them lemon peppers, woo, them boys fire right there, boy. I'm letting you know right now. Shit, if you think I'm lying, I'm like Kevin didn't have the lemon peppers, but he had them wings and he had that chicken waffle. Boy, That's how I know I've been out here in Thailand too long. I'm talking like them. I keep saying, oi, ugh. I'm like, man, this is ridiculous. Eternal Virtues, what's going on, bro? B Task for Life, what's up? Pooh Man 313, Fast Attack 688, what's going on? Tucker 95, man. Shout out to all my members, bro. Geek Mode 247, Jermaine, Drew Edward, what's going on? Joe Furrow, what's going on? Money Mitch, what's going on, G? Damn, really? They let Baron Corbin go? And Tegan Knox? Damn. Indy Hartwell makes sense, but Tegan Knox and Baron Corbin, not so much. Like, in all seriousness, Baron Corbin probably has like one of the cleanest, sickest finishing moves I've ever seen in wrestling. Like his finishing move is so dope. And Tegan Knox, you got to think they were pretty high on her before she got injured. I don't know if y'all remember like when they used to do like the little breakout tournaments at NXT and Rhea Ripley, it came down to Rhea Ripley and Tegan Knox got injured during the match and fucked up her knee. Tegan Knox was supposed to win. That's how high they were on Tegan Knox, though. So to go from there to letting her go, oof. And I kind of feel bad for her, man. Hopefully, she can stay healthy, go somewhere else and succeed because she's pretty decent. Inspired Truth Broadcast, what's going on? Eternal Virtues. Yeah, we got Passport Blue and Pearl in the building. Let me catch up with the chat. We got 53 watching. Please hit that like button. Pinball Player 65, what's going on? Justin, what's up? B-Taz for life. We was Wolves. John Hughes, what's going on, brother? M6205. Geek Mode. The Lair Productions. Yeah, Lair Productions. We gonna get into that. I'm like, that's why I'm glad Passport Blueprint sent me the video that he sent me the other day compared to the one that I was gonna originally react to. Cause it should pretty much cover all the question marks. Because it's sad to see that he got this kind of following and he ain't even keeping it 100 with him. He said cheats were another person's downfall. We gonna get into all that Eternal Virtues. See, y'all are asking questions already. We got the answers here in a minute. Shout out to Kings and Dreams. Salute, my G. Yo, that reminds me, man. Damn. I gotta look at my inbox because I think this brother. I think if I recall, man, I think you gave me your number, bro, and I never did hit you up because me and Passport Blueprint were thinking about going to Colombia, but after seeing a couple more videos, man, I think I'm gonna put off on Colombia a little while longer, man. Just ain't feeling real welcome lately with the shit that I've been seeing on YouTube. Even though I know his brothers down there, thriving and doing their thing, but even the expats down there are like starting to get upset and they're starting to suffer because of it. I am Alex What? Poohman 313. Let's see. I know I'm saying people probably more than once. Tayron Forbes. Joshua Smith, what's going on, bro? Men's Daily, what's going on? Ha, not Zero Don. Said lemon pepper I thought I was the only one who knew about that song, man. That is hilarious. Oh my God. What's going on, sir? Mr. Hernandez. Because I apologize. I don't want to butcher your first name. Is it Mauricio or Mauricio? My apologies if I butcher your name. Says sorry, but Rhea Ripley got shoulders like a linebacker, hard pass. Yeah, she definitely got a strong upper body, but she's man, her face card is super valid. Have you ever seen what Rhea Ripley look like without makeup? Tell you, bro. Layer Productions. Say I love your channel, bro. Been traveling a lot too, man. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that, bro. I'm like actually leaving for Phuket tomorrow. So today is my last day in Pattaya. Like, I was out kicking it with one of my other subscribers. Like we were kind of like all over the place in Central Pattaya. Went down a couple streets, never seen before. I was like, damn, that's what's up. All right. Let me go ahead and get set up, man. Let's go ahead and get into it. Oh shit, give me 1 second, y'all. Yo, I'm hollering, man. I'm hollering, bro. Oh, you from Cleveland? Oh man. Shout out to my 216ers, man. From the 513, bro. It's all love, man. I was just in Cleveland for SummerSlam in August, man. Had a ball. Had a ball. Oh yeah, bro. Don't sleep, man. Cleveland got some attractive women. Ooh wee. We went and had we went and ate at the buffet at Jack's, which is expensive as hell, by the way. Yeah, it was some pretty good looking women in that casino, to say the least. Oh, Loja, you from Cleveland too? That's what's up. Damn, I got a couple brothers from Cleveland. Okay, but ain't that's but that's kayfabe, ain't it? Because they didn't even show Liv and Raquel attacking her. They just showed her looking like she got beat up brutally. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, that's the thing about Pattaya, man. Every now and then you got to get away from Walking Street. But I will say this though, it's so many clubs on Walking Street. Cause like I went to this place called the Tunnel for the first time that I've always wanted to go to. And Kevin, that's your speed all day. If you want to go to a place plays that doesn't only play hip hop music, um, has a decent enough space, but doesn't seem to get a whole lot of traffic. But at the same time, there's enough traffic in there where you don't feel like you're in an empty club, but it ain't crowded either. Go to Tunnel, bro. Go to Tunnel. Because I would say, from what I can remember, it's about the same size, maybe a little bigger than 808, but wasn't too bad, man. Yeah, ain't nobody caring about Bobby Lashley anyway. Okay, man. Damn, we got a couple 216ers, man. Shout out to my Cleveland boys. Anyway, let me go ahead and bring up Blue Passport Blueprint. My apologies, man. What's going on, brother?
What's going on?
So, oh, okay, Kevin, you did go to Tunnel. That's what's up. Shit, I'm like, tell me what you thought about it. So, Passport Blueprint. So, any kind of intros or any introduction into this video before we get into it, or you just want to?
First, let me answer Men's Daily Advice question. He's not
Okay.
he's not on here begging to go back to Sosua. He's going to Thailand next.
Yeah, I meant to. Yeah, I was gonna tell you guys that, but yeah, his plan is actually to come where I'm at now, y'all. And I'm not happy about it.
Yeah, that's one.
And yeah,
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
oh man, it's like, dude, whatever you got going, whatever you've been having going on, don't try to pull that shit out here.
No. Another thing before the hit the video, there's a confusion about his days and stuff. So I want to clarify that. He was given approved for 2 days, and a lot of people are getting that confused that his job only offers him 2 days. That's not true. His benefit package that he was offered, he was given a week of vacation days. He already burnt that, and that was the Cartagena trip. The 3 days, which he was also offered in his benefit package, 3 days of unexcused absence, which they approved two of them. Those are the 2 days that's being mentioned. Is the unapproved uh, leave time. But the reason why he got approved for two is because of manpower shortage. So they was generous enough to give him two, but he decided to take the 5 anyway. So why are you asking for 5 days off and you don't have even 3 extra days of vacation time? That doesn't make any sense. So he would have to take those 3 extra days, leave without pay. So they didn't give him the leave without pay.
Hmm.
So that was the only logical thing of why he would ask for 5 days. And then on top of that, he took those 2 days on the back end of his vacation, meaning he blatantly didn't come to work the first 3 days of his trip. He took those approved days on the last 2 days of his trip, which didn't make sense. Because if you would have took him on the first two, you could have made up an excuse saying there's an issue, I can't get back. Or what you should have done was this: either leave on a Thursday night to get to Sosua, take Friday off of one of your approved days. Then if you're off on the weekends and you have Saturday, Sunday, then you have Monday off of your approved days and fly back home Monday evening. That would have made sense. But
Exactly.
look what we're dealing with. Someone who can't plan a trip or know how to work around, okay, how can I make this happen? When you listen to this crap, you'll see why. But I just wanted to mention about the days because none of the stuff he's saying makes sense.
Okay, is there a specific place where you want me to start at in the video, or because
Um,
I just skipped past this intro song because
yeah, skip past that intro damn stuff because that thing is annoying.
yeah, I'm like I like the beat. I'm just not a fan of him. But anyway,
Garbage, dude. As far as I'm concerned, that's how I look at
all
it.
right, man. Shout out, my mother. Yeah, shout out to Alex, man. Appreciate it. Jesus Christ,
Yeah,
Kevin,
he burned
you
through
was
all his
funny.
days and went over purposely. Yeah, he did that.
He's silly. He said Sue guys is better than Five Guys. I'm mad. Oh my God, let's get into it, y'all.
What up, YouTube? It's your boy Jay Rello. Tell you, chick, I said hello back with another banger live. I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. It's an emergency live, as you can see, as from the title. I got fired for going to Sosua All right, so a lot of people didn't know I had just started a gig around like July, June, July-ish to try to help just with my life expenses and my bills. I didn't really want to tell people with everything I had going on because I just didn't want people calling up there and sabotaging uh, what I got going on. After I got that canceled flight, I just decided to try to keep a lot of more of my personal life a little bit more hush hush. But long story short, I put in for the days off the Halloween trip, and they only approved 2 of the days. But by that time, we had already took 3 more money in, and my flight money in also. So it was just too late to turn back. So long story short, I put in for 5 days. They only approved for 2. I still went for the extra 3, and I went back to work this morning, and they fired me behind missing those days. I'm just so sick right now. I was keeping it so hush hush. I know you guys probably was thinking he ain't got a job, but I just had a small job, but it wasn't gonna be enough to be able to help pay for the trips because they was just paying nothing at all. Like it was just barely covering my life. No matter what I do, I just can't afford the trips, guys. And that's why I rely so heavily on the subs helping me to get there. This time I was luckily in a position where I paid for the villa out of pocket, which was $600. That was my contribution. RC ended up sending $200, but didn't even come. So technically I was still out of pocket about $450 on this trip. And I know 100% that wouldn't have been possible if I wouldn't have been working. So long story short, I just never thought I'd be in a situation where I would, lose my job over this YouTube shit. And I'm really just been thinking about this all day because this happened this morning. I'm so sick right now about this. Like it was either cancel the trip and lose my YouTube career or go on the trip anyway and see if, what they were going to do, because they didn't directly say that they were going to fire me, but they said, they didn't approve the time off. They only approved that Monday and Tuesday. So
Stop for a second.
Yeah, I was way ahead of you, man. I got to get this off my chest, bro.
Go for it.
Because I know you told me this earlier.
Yeah.
Guys, and I was surprised to hear this from Passport Blueprint told me this, bro. Bro, Jay Rello's channel is not even monetized, y'all. Can y'all please explain to me how somebody can have a YouTube career and they're not even monetized? Please, 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 bro. Oh my God. Yeah, thank you, Coach Clark, because that's exactly what it is. So it looks like he didn't do what you or I would have done based on the amount of days that he had available, because he said Monday and Tuesday. So what did he? So did he fly in Friday? Like what? Like how did that work? Like what you think he did if he because he said Monday and Tuesday was scheduled off, right? Now you want me to go back and play that part again?
Yeah, because he put it on the back end, so he must have left. Well, if he got the weekends off, that means he left on Wednesday. Because he had touched down that day, because it's not a long flight from where he's at, because he would have to fly out of Cincinnati, right?
Probably. I'm like, I don't know if Gary, Indiana would be closer to CVG or the Indianapolis airport. I'm not sure which one would be closer, but
And would he have to make he would probably either, I doubt it would be a direct flight, so he would have to make a changeover
Yeah,
somewhere.
more than likely he probably have a layover. More than likely we'll probably have a layover. I'm guessing maybe Miami, more than likely. Somewhere in Florida.
Either Miami or New York.
Yeah. One of the two.
Mm-hmm. So he would have a layover and he would get there more if he was to leave Friday afternoon after work, let's say 5 o'clock. He would have to get there in the evening. But according to the video that we saw, he said he just got in. So he left that morning and got in that afternoon. When we looked at the last video from last week.
Yeah, because he did say he had just touched down.
Tiger 9511 said Gary is closer to Chicago, so he'd flown out of Chicago. So something tells me he would have had to change in New York, and then New York to DR would probably be the most likely way to get there. That sounds a lot more reasonable. Or he could have went to Miami and then changed over and went over there. But I think he may have flown out of New York. Because how long of a flight that would have been from, I don't know if anybody from the chat can tell me how long of a flight that would have been from, let me see. Hold a second.
Bonnie Crew. Say Geek Mode said about 5-6 hours. Coming from Chicago or New York?
And more likely he would land in Santo Domingo, right?
Well, he should have landed by Sosua. I think the closest airport to Sosua is about 45 minutes to an hour out.
I'm just going to say that would have been an 8-hour flight with layover. One stop.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
That's fair. Yeah, I just did that.
So did he fly in? So I'm thinking to myself, like, bro, did you fly in Wednesday or Thursday and took one too many days?
So he would have to fly in the morning or late afternoon. He came in the afternoon, so he took a morning flight to get there and got in the afternoon. Because when that video came out, he said he had just touched down and it was light out. So
okay, man, Hustle GTA. He says Efred from New York to DR is about 3.5 to 4 hours, depending on where you go in DR.
Okay. And then coming out of Chicago, yeah, that's about a 7 or 8 hour flight with layover.
Yeah, because and Geek Mode confirmed that. He said you include New York, said 8 hours. We said you include a layover, 8 hours sounds about right. So I mean that sounds about right, because even when I went to Colombia for the first time, altogether it was about that long.
Yeah. But so basically he just skipped work. He just said the hell with work, and I'm just gonna go DR
for his YouTube career, y'all.
YouTube career.
And he's not monetized.
I think his first channel was, but it got taken down.
Yeah.
And now these channels are not even monetized. And then he's putting up material that it's getting shot down by YouTube because it's sexually explicit.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he's never going to be monetized, because he put up stuff that's sexually explicit. So what YouTube career you have? Nothing.
See, and that's why I'm so concerned about him coming out here, because I know he's gonna try to do the same shit out here. I know he's gonna try to do the same shit out here, y'all. I know he is.
Well, that's when he gets arrested.
Let you know right now, I could see him potentially having problems out here trying to do that.
He's gonna have problems out there.
And you want to know the sad part about it? If he, and I don't think he has the balls to do this. Like, bro, if that's what really what type of time you on, all you got to do is ask for permission before you do anything. I think even he would be surprised at women that are like, okay. But clearly he ain't doing that everywhere else he went, and that's why you keep man, dude, bro, Kevin, I don't even want him to come, because he's coming to Patio. He's already confirmed it. He said, I don't know when, but we gonna do. I'm like, bruh, why do you gotta come over here, bro? And like always, he's trying to get his subs to fund it for him. I don't know, man. Like, maybe you should, man, just stay your ass on Soy 6 or something. Now, you know what? I can see him. He gonna be the type. He gonna be walking down Beach Road. He gonna be walking down Beach Road, Kevin.
Mm-hmm.
Getting. Even I'm like, bro. Even the locals out here, they people who live out here, the ones that's on Beach Road, they call him. That's like last resort. You feel me? Like, if you want to get them for the low, like, but that's a whole nother story for another day. I'm like, you want to continue on, or you have anything else?
Yeah.
All right, let's get it, man. See what discount risk Ross talking about.
Long story short, I went back to work this morning, thought everything was good.
Hold on, before we continue, man, Geek Mo just sent the super chat. Geek Mo 247 with the $5 super that said he gonna cop a lady boy watch begging the stallion, need the children. Not begging the stallion, though. I'm mad, bro. Thank you for that, bro. Hey, you know what, though? I will say this, bro, because I was hanging out with Mike last night, and he took me out to this spot over here in Jomtien that's kind of low-key and out the way, and don't nobody really know about it like that. Man, when I tell you, bro, yeah, this was my first bad lady boy experience. I was like, oh, shit. Walked up, I was like, damn, I'm like, who the fuck is that? Then me and Mike kind of looked at each other, and then Mike was like, man, make sure there ain't no lady boy. And I had to do a double take. I was like, hold on, man. Like, you lady boy? Oh, yes, I'm lady boy. I'm so sorry. Oh, yeah. Me and him walked away so fast. I was like, yeah, you got to be careful out here, bro. The lady boys they look like girls for real, bro. Be careful out here now. I'm like, nah, B-Taz, that's the thing. Like, I'm like, yeah, that's what made us ask, because like we really didn't see it till we walked up on it. I was like, what the hell? That's what I mean when I say they look just like girls out here. You gotta be careful.
They called me in there and let me go, and I lost a job paying $14.75 an hour. I mean,
damn, bruh.
Minimum wage.
Working.
Minimum wage.
Wow, man. Ooh,
I'd rather go
bro.
clap cheeks than getting a minimum wage job.
Crazy, man.
Not much, but better than nothing. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm just back to the drawing board. It's just super tough in this Midwest area to find decent work, and I've been trying, man, and I just didn't want to let people in on everything because I give you guys so much. But since this happened, I felt it was only right that I be transparent with you guys and let you guys know that I lost my job to go to the zoo. I ain't gonna lie. As crazy as that sounds, I lost the job behind going to Sosua, man. Like, but I was already so deep in. Like, we had already took threes. Like, threes flight money was already in. My flight money was already in. It just, I was kind of shocked that they didn't. I was shocked, but I wasn't like, damn, like, you know, I had already missed some days already from the Cartagena trip. And just long story short, yeah, man, I'm unemployed now. I'm really, really unemployed now. I know y'all was thinking I didn't have a job, but I had found one and I had been there for a few months just trying to get the hang of it, working for a little grocery distribution company. It was a cool little gig. It's just the pay wasn't shit, and I didn't really like the work atmosphere, but I didn't mind it. You know, I knew I wasn't gonna stay there forever, but I just didn't. You know, I didn't really want to leave that position until I had something else in my back pocket. And long story short, I'm just I can't believe I lost this job behind going to the zoo. I'm super sick right now because I always thought, like, what would I do if I was in this scenario where you had a job and they just wouldn't let you go for the days you needed to get away. But in my particular circumstances, I just knew if you guys wouldn't have been able to understand if I would have canceled the trip. So I was just thinking about it. I'm like, is there any way that I could justify telling the subs, like, because they approved me for 2 days, but it would have been, it just would have been not enough time to really go. You know what I mean? Because it would have been like Friday flew out, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, fly back Wednesday, which would have been, I guess, decent, but we stayed from Wednesday to Tuesday, which was they just didn't allow the day. So
Hold
they
on.
called me in there and I got fired.
Did he say they stayed from Wednesday till Tuesday? So basically, he spent the week there.
Yeah,
Is that
that
what
would
he
be
said?
5 days. Yeah, because he was there for the. Well, he got back before the Halloween, so he was just there for that whole weekend, that pre-holiday weekend, because Halloween was during the week. So they must have had some big bash during the weekend, and he was there because there was a lot of YouTubers down there.
Oh, dude, I'm crying. That man said, hold on. That man said, stop talking about subs. You better off working at Subway. Oh, man. Yeah, bro. Remember Kevin Samuels, bro? He said Subway hiring.
But see, here's the thing. He makes this excuse that he already got the tickets. You can, if they're non-refundable tickets, you can always push the dates back. You can always change the dates. It may
Right.
cost you because you have to, adjust for fares and stuff like that. But you can always change those dates to a later date. So there was no excuse for that crap. And you have a year to do that. So I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
Yeah, yeah, because I remember having that conversation with you when I was in Germany because I was thinking about changing my date at the time, but
Hmm. So,
hmm
so he's
so
full of
yeah.
crap. He just don't know how to travel.
Nah, but you know what? He probably, you know what? Unless he just didn't have the money to pay for the difference.
Yeah, well,
That could be, that's
he could have
very
called.
possible knowing him.
Yeah, he could have called because he still has the itinerary number, and he could have called and explained the situation, and they would have just canceled him off that flight and just held his reservation, his payment and stuff, and then he could have rebooked it for another time. You can do that. I don't know how he booked it or who he booked it through. Did he book it directly through Spirit? I guess he could have. They could. They when you book flights, there's a flexibility, and you have up to a year. If you can't make the flight, if it's a non-refundable, and you can't make your flight, you have up to a year to use that ticket. Just as long as you keep the itinerary, because they're going to ask for those numbers that's on the itinerary so they can redo your flight and stuff like that. So he could have rechanged that shit. He's just full of it. He just want to make excuses and stuff and justify why he had to go, because he starts getting into it. People giving him money, and if he didn't go, they won't give him any money anymore. Which I'm gonna say this: anybody funding this is, it's one thing that we give Rome money. He don't ask for it. Obviously, he puts out good content. He's very creative. We pay for his creativity. But these dudes are just paying for his channel. Is like another version of OnlyFans, and everybody's paying for it. Because I don't understand why everybody's paying for some dude to go over there and benefit from adult pleasures that you're not getting. And you're not even seeing this on YouTube. You got to go pay for another service to go see the explicit stuff, because he has an OnlyFans page. So you're just throwing money away.
It's funny because Andy B said he might do OnlyFans. That's funny too. Huh.
No, he already
Yeah.
has an OnlyFans page. He already has it.
Damn, is that monetized?
I guess because people looking at the stuff, he has an OnlyFans page. And he puts the explicit stuff on there. Because even on this trip, one of his video got taken down because he used something like a black screen, and you heard him clapping cheeks with some chick, and it got pulled down because it was in violation of YouTube policy.
That's
So he's trying to put stuff out here on YouTube, and it wasn't meant for that. That's why he's not monetized, nor he will ever be. And fans keeps paying him, keep funding his trip so he can go out and do this stuff. Dude, if you want to look at stuff like that, it's free.
yeah.
You can get it free and see it visually. Why are you paying some goofball to go over there to see cheeks clap that you can't see on YouTube?
Right.
It's a waste of money.
Or like and it's funny because when I saw him on the Razor Rays live, and I'm gonna tell y'all about that later, because I was going back and forth with a few people, one person in particular that I banned from my channel, and he was in his feelings because they over here, bro. You guys, all my guys in the chat, you will be surprised at the amount of men that were defending Jay Rello. One person in particular that we all know, and I'm very disappointed in. I'm not gonna say his name right now, but I'm like, but Passport Blueprint, he knows who I'm referring to. It's wild. I'm not on, because I made a comment and Razor Rays posted it. I said, I'm like, instead of giving him donations, why not take that money and save it for yourself and go down there and have the experience for yourself?
Makes sense.
It doesn't make sense for me to sit over here and fund somebody else's trip when I could just be stacking up my pennies and then go down there and do the damn thing myself. So like, it don't make any sense to me. Because because something tells me the people that are funding his trips, they probably will be more responsible when it comes to money and being able to make sure that they have enough for these trips. Well, as opposed to him, every time he plans a trip, oh man, if I could just reach this number, I already know my subs gonna match it and come up with the other half that I need. And I'm just like, no. Have enough for yourself so that way you don't gotta rely on anybody else.
And then last week we did the math and stuff like that. There was something like $800 missing out of that equation.
Yeah.
Where did the $800 go? It's like, no thought process in this. None.
Let me address something real quick because every time we cover this, it's always somebody that gotta say this goofy ass shit. And I'm not trying to call you out in Pacific chasing crooks, but I'm really getting sick and fucking tired of this fucking question. And you can tell that I am because I'm cursing. That is not what the fuck this fucking live show is about, bro. What he do has nothing to do with what we're talking about. Well, that has nothing to do with it. He's just over here explaining to you why he got demonetized because he was over here trying to clap cheeks on film on YouTube. Could really give a shit less what the fuck he does. I keep telling y'all I live by the saying, who you fuck don't make me come. What you eat don't make me shit. I'm like, I picked that up from J. Cole, one of my favorite songs, Forbidden Fruit. Look it up. The reason why we're covering this is because you have guys that are supporting this mess when the whole point originally for the movement was well-to-do men, responsible men, traveling, going to other countries, having new experiences, and finding love, but mainly a new chance at life because you're going to these other countries where the cost of living is a lot cheaper and that US dollar can stretch more. Also self-improvement, making more money at the same time, so that way, once again, the dollar can stretch even more in these other countries. We got a brother over here that just lost his job, minimum wage pay, and he comes on here begging for people who watch YouTube to fund his trips. What he does, I don't give a damn. But to sit over here and do this, and then, oh man, bruh, to sit over here and lose your job over this shit, and you're not even monetized, it's an easy decision for me, man.
And also keep this in mind. As we see all these types of videos of guys going over these countries and stuff, that is a bad image for the people of that country. And they're getting pissed. Because there's certain things you don't want to expose. First of all, you're the guest in these countries. All right? There's certain things you don't want to expose. And we pretty much, a lot of these content creators exposed a lot of stuff that's embarrassing to these countries. I just sent Rome a video And it explains why there's hatred in Colombia for foreigners, and they don't want us there. And a lot of it has to do with the respect for the community and respect for the culture. And when you're going over there just to hook up with the chicas, there's a disrespect for the community and the culture. Because all these guys are viewing women as 304s. Period. That's the problem. And it's mostly us in this. It's us because we're the ones putting it out. Let's keep it a buck.
Mm-hmm.
And these Pookies are getting passports and they're going over there. It may be just a few, but that few is ruining it for everybody. And nobody's policing this shit.
Yeah, and even the expats that are living in Colombia are starting to feel the effects of it. Like, cause I know people. Think about the brother who that I just covered a video on living in Cartagena. He just got drugged and robbed. He's living in Cartagena, y'all. Lives there, knows the language.
Medellin is a digital nomad location. And now they don't want them there anymore. Because all these little Pookies and stuff like that, they're hiding under the name Passport Bros, digital nomads, expats, world travelers, just so they can go do their stuff. Not necessarily have to put it on YouTube or anything like that, but yeah, just to go down there, which doesn't even make sense. You can do it at home. These are the same Pookies that created the single mom culture back in the United States. Now they want to come down here. And it's not, and I'm not pointing fingers at the young ones too. It's be these old head freaking ones doing it too.
Bruh, for real, it seems like it's mostly the old heads, bruh. I'm like, dude, y'all know Jay Rello is older than me, right?
Yeah.
For y'all that are watching that don't know, Jay Rello is older than me. This is another reason why I cover this shit. This is another reason why it's embarrassing, bro.
So grown ass men that should know better.
I was watching, dude, when I was watching that Razor Rays live, I'm thinking to myself, like, bro, all these guys, out of everybody that was in that chat, it was probably only one guy that was younger than me. And the one guy that was young in that group chat, or should I say that panel, he was one of the few people that were trying to hold that brother accountable. Like, bro, why would you do that? Like, no, like that's your source of income. You make sure you handle that first. That always comes first. Because he even said so himself, he was using that job to pay for his living expenses back home. So now you got to sit over here and worry how you going to cover your bills. Like, worry about that first. Like, maybe make sure you got your shit in order at home before you just go start. I guess in his mind, I guess in his mind, he think, well, but see, the reason why, this is why people need to quit sending him money, bro, because essentially what y'all are doing is you're just enabling his behavior. Because if he knows, because in his mind, oh shit, my sub's gonna make sure I get the money.
And
so
the thing
I'm
is,
he's looking at, that's how he sees y'all.
Just like Floyd.
Bruh. Let me oh man, I gotta read this. Wow. Coach Carr with the $5 as soon as I said I can't even read it. Oh my god. Draymond Green got to get his brother and take it back to oh my god. Oh my goodness, bro. That is hilarious. Oh my god. Oh man, thank you for that super chat, bro.
And guys, keep something in mind. There are people that's literally doing the same thing he's doing, and they get jammed up and getting stuck overseas because they all want to do is go over there just for clapping cheeks, and they're coming out getting these budget airline flights, which is cool if you want to do that, but they're coming out with little to no money because they think, oh, my dollar's going to stretch, so I should be able. They don't know how to travel properly, but they'll go run the channels like this. But with channel like mine, they don't know. They don't go. They don't learn, and they get jammed up. And day 2 of a 7-day trip, they're broke. They don't have a credit card. They don't have a debit card.
Mm-hmm.
All cash, $300 for a 1-week trip internationally, and they're broke. Just like that chick that went over to Thailand and stuff. She went over there and she only had $20 left. Piss poor planning and even piss poor execution. That's what we're talking about. Because all on your mind for this whole thing is clapping cheeks.
Right, and they're like, and if that's all you're going, and if that is what you're gonna do, man, make sure you got your funds together. That's all, man. Like, damn, more than anything, like this needs to be covered just for the sake to make sure that people ain't doing what he doing, so that way you ain't over here finding yourself in a jam where you gotta borrow money from somebody or beg somebody. Yeah, man, Barry, I don't know. Do you know how old Jay Rella? I want to say Jay Rella was like
He's
40.
in his 40s.
I think he like 42, 43, y'all. I want to say 43. And it's oh man, I don't even want to go there, bro. I don't even want to go there with with one of the brothers that was defending him that we all know. I'm so disappointed. Especially when he tried to call me out for something far less petty than this shit. But anyway, Diamond Jim 55 with the 125 Filipino pesos. Damn, I haven't seen that currency in a while. Damn, I'm starting to low key miss the Philippines just a little bit. Said MFers don't know how to move like men. I'm glad I'm in the Philippines, which is out of reach for most of them. Move in silence. Bruh, this brother over here talking about coming to Thailand, Diamond Jim. I'm pissed. I'm like, I did not want this man have anything to do with coming over here, bro. I was really hoping, like, man, the flight being real long, he ain't gonna come over here. He that thirsty for content, bro. And here's my thing: if you can't even have the proper budget in DR or Colombia, which is less expensive purely off of the fact that your flight is a hell of a lot shorter. Explain to me how in the hell is he gonna manage flying all the way out here? Because even if he comes here during low season, a round trip flight is going to probably run him about 15, 1600. That's round trip on the low end, low season. And then you include lodging. If he doesn't get the most expensive place, but something decent, and he plans on being here 2 weeks, that's probably going to be about another 300-400. Just off of flights and lodging alone, he's going to have to come up with $2,000. Then he's going to be here for 2 weeks, and knowing how he moves,
He's going to need
me being familiar with the prices, he's probably going to need at least about another 15. Bro, he's really going to need about 3,500 to 4,000 if he really wants to do what he wants to do. Knowing the shit that he does with the OnlyFans and all that bullshit, and how he want to have 2 girls a day, just running the numbers in my head because I'm out here all the time. He all total, include spending money, he gonna need about $4,000, y'all, for him to really move the way he want to move and move comfortably without asking anybody for help. But how much you want to bet this brother is gonna come out here? He's probably gonna get enough for the lodging and the flight. He gonna come out here with very little spending money, and he gonna start begging again. I guarantee you that's what's gonna happen. Thank you for that super chat, brother. I appreciate that.
Got another super chat.
So we got another one. Damn, we sent another one. Dime Jim 50 Filipino pesos said he'll be selling apples on the strip. Wow. So that boy gonna be selling apples on Walking Street. Oh man, it's that'll be ooh wee. And thank you for that, brother. Oh my goodness. I am Alex. What can you drop the fair use for me, please? Appreciate you, sir. Let's get back into it.
This morning, and I just been soaking all day. I've been putting in apps. I have another job prospect, but as of right now, I'm just like, oh my God, I can't believe that. I can't believe I lost a job for this. But I just love this traveling shit so much. I give everything I have to the travel space, and even now it's cost me employment. Now, I did everything.
Bruh, you don't like traveling for real. You don't like traveling for real, bro.
Because if you loved it, you would get in the industry. If you really loved it, he would be.
And if he really loved it, his travel content would be centered around more than just women. But
true.
And see, I'm giving a hard time for it. So that just goes to show you how ass backwards some of the people that watch this kind of content are. Because I could tell the way they were defending him on that Razor Rays live. There's some brothers out there that truly are like, oh nah, that's all I want to see. They're not gonna say it. They're not gonna say it out loud, but because they know how it's gonna make them look the same way these brothers try to hide behind passport bros. But it's some guys out there like that, because it's the reason why I get a hard time about it. Passport Blueprint as well.
And there's a couple other content creators that get a hard time about it, and doesn't make any sense. And shout out, I know a lot of people don't particularly like this particular person, but shout out to old crusty Uncle Rico, because I've been on a panel with him on different podcasts, and a lot of things he's saying make sense. A lot of things he's saying make sense. And you guys, these guys are just out there, just a lot of stuff you can do at home. You don't necessarily have to travel just to do it. I mean, you can do it, but you ain't got to put this stuff out on the internet and stuff like that. That's something you keep a secret. But people got to realize, even right now, you have guys that travel, that do content creation. They're not putting out other places and stuff because it's like they don't want to expose it. And even me, I was getting ready to do a series on something, and I'm not going to say what it is, but I had to scrap the series because of this stuff going on. I didn't want to add to it. So I have to do something else. And this would have been a cool series for everybody who wanted to. Well, it's basically in relation to the last video I did on citizenship by investment. I was going to do something else with that to expand that. But I pulled that project back because I don't want these Pookies doing that project and then ruining it even further and let my name get attached to it. So I decided to scrap that project. That's how bad it's gotten.
Yeah, I'm like, and y'all know it's gotten I'm like, and y'all know it's gotten bad when I don't even show women on my travel channel like I used to. I'm like, I'm not saying that I won't, but it hasn't been to the same degree as in the past. And do part of the reasons like what he said, along with a lot of the trolls. Which reminds me, man, I need to give y'all this news because Passport Blueprint. I meant to tell you this behind closed doors. Um, bro, guess who got jammed up with the Thai police the other day on Halloween?
Who? Oh, really?
And guess where he was at? Where I keep telling you fuckers where he's at all the fucking time on
Soy
soy
6.
fucking 6. Sitting there on soy 6. This man done put his damn hands on a woman, bro.
Ooh.
This is why I can't stand some of you fucking detractors, bro. Because and the people that support them, because the people that support them, y'all don't know a lot of these detractors, man. They ain't wrapped too tight, bro. Because not Tom Young, I, I Star Bull. I be wanting to say Starfish all the time because I be talking shit. But yeah. Now Tom Young, that's a whole nother story. I'm not gonna get into that because um that's that's being handled with somebody else, and I don't want to put the business out there but let's just say Tom Young, it's some
Let's leave
stuff
that one
going.
alone.
Yeah, we're gonna leave that one alone because that's somebody else's problem, and I don't want to put they shit out there. But nah, I'm talking about Star Bull.
Did they lock him up?
That I don't know. I just all you if you go to Q What It Do's channel, you will see there is a video of him just sitting looking nervous as hell. Like you see police standing there, you see another policeman over there talking to him. Like it ain't look too good, bro. It ain't look too good. And I'm like, they've been looking for him. So
Yeah. And just for the record, guys, the stuff he's been saying that's against the law. When you do defamation on the people in Thailand, that's defamation. That's a criminal offense. So anyway, back to this knucklehead.
Yeah.
You guys got to understand that as social media influencers, we have a responsibility to give you guys good information and not lead you down a bad path. And unfortunately, we got a lot of these guys doing it in the travel space that's doing that, all for clicks, likes, and views. I don't do that. I try to give you guys best information. The same thing what Rome does. So, this is the stuff. I don't care what these guys do. If they want to go over there and do pay for play, then fine, do it. But my issue is don't put that out on the internet because that ruins the country's image, especially when you're talking about the bad image of what Colombians have gone through. And now you're just going to make it even worse by doing that stuff. Then you have doing it with Dominican Republic, Brazil. Brazil got enough economic issues as it is. All right. And now you want to just put that bad image on them. And then, now he wants to go to Thailand and do debauchery over there. And, there's a lot of YouTubers doing that. I just sent Rome about another little YouTuber who got caught up in South Korea.
Oh yeah, his ass again. Like damn, I'm like they just need to kick him out of Asia. Period. I'm like, cause didn't something similar happen to him in Japan? The
Japan,
Somali,
Israel, yeah.
The Somali.
But this time, some dude who was ex-South Korean Special Forces was looking for him, found him, and knocked him the fuck out.
Wow.
That was the video. Yeah, Johnny Somali. Because he just continued with his fucking antics.
Team Peterson, you might want to try that again, because we've all been trying to look him up, and his page isn't up on YouTube anymore. And considering how much he runs his mouth about me, if his page was still up, I would still see him in my mentions. I don't see him in my mentions anymore, which means his channel is down. But Q What It Do has a video of him being spoken to by Thai authorities on Soy 6, night of Halloween, just the other night. So other than that, Team Peterson, I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, let's get back into it.
Yeah.
Everything right. I maybe could have let him know a little bit ahead of more time that I wanted to take those days off to actually make the trip. But long story short, I'm just super sick, man. Y'all just don't know how sick. It's not because I lost a job. I just didn't never want to be in a position where, losing a job over a trip. And that's what it boiled down to. Taking 5 trips a year, you really got to find a job that's going to be able to accommodate those days off, man. This was a huge, I've learned so much from this trip. I lost a job behind it. The content wasn't all the way up to what I would call fire, super fire. It was just decent. The thought of losing a job over what would be called a mid trip is kind of heartbreaking. But I just don't. I'm never doubting myself to the point to where I think that my career is over, because I believe it's not. Losing the Rello Him channel really showed me how soft YouTube is, and how I basically have to digress off the content that you guys want to see, because it's just not going to be ever YouTube friendly.
He's a fucking idiot. YouTube is not meant for that type of material. What are you going to get in his head? There's a policy against that stuff. You can't put that stuff on YouTube.
And the sad part about it, he literally just said that that's what his audience wants to see.
If his audience wants to see that, you go make a web page and you can put that stuff on there, but it's not for YouTube. This dude is an idiot.
This is what I find very interesting, because I answered this question earlier, because we get it asked all the, why are men worried about what other dudes are doing with their dick? Okay, pause. Don't you find it a little bit weird? Don't you find it a little bit sick that you can sit over here and ask a question like that, but then at the same time, this brother can turn around and say, that's what my audience wants to see? Is it just me, or is it that a little bit contradicting? Why are y'all worried about what he doing with his dick? Y'all seem to be more worried than we are. Y'all are the ones that he literally said that's what y'all want to see. Am I tripping? I
don't want to see it.
Like, bruh, I don't want to see you clapping cheeks.
There are free sites that you can see amateurs do it.
Oh, Lord. Damn it, Kevin. For real? Kevin Johnson's Global Push $10 super chat say, I saw Q What It Do fighting with another brother outside of Flex about a week and a half ago. He was obviously intoxicated, didn't know his name until now. Yeah, Q was pretty quiet about that. He never mentioned that. Damn, man. Outside of
Do you got the link to that video?
what? What with Starbull talking to the police?
Yeah.
Let me pull it up real quick. Give me 1 second. Go ahead and look that up.
Nah, you could just send it to me on the back channel when after the show.
Okay, I got you. But mm, 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 mm. Let me see.
Andy B, it's been done, and he makes another one. That's the thing. And it's not monetized. Because all he wants to do is just put this smut stuff on there, and you can't do that. Even if they're wearing like bikinis and stuff that's too revealing, you can't put that stuff on YouTube. And this is the thing he just don't get.
It's like y'all gotta think, guys. There's been times where I've had to take a video down. Like, I don't know if y'all remember the Shannon Sharp video recently where he went viral recently for clapping cheeks on Instagram. When I tried to play the clip, I'm like, I got a strike. I got a community strike for that. Now I'm still monetizing everything, but because I'm not constantly getting strikes like some of these other YouTubers that get their shit taken down, I just do they do like an assessment test thing to make sure what's what. And then in a few months, that strike will come off of my page. So like it's not any kind of concern. It's just but that's how sensitive YouTube is. But for him to sit over here and man, YouTube soft, like bro, you're literally think about if they gave me a strike for the Shannon Sharp video when I originally posted it with the video where you can hear the audio of him clapping. Now, mind you, it's not showing anything. All you see is the audio, and I still got a strike for it. What the fuck make you think they ain't gonna give him that same treatment? And he's actually the one participating in it. I was doing a reaction video and got a strike. You don't think he gonna get a strike? Come on, y'all. Like and that's another thing about some people that watch YouTube. They don't really understand like how the shit work, how YouTube works. So it's like that's just one of those things where it's like you just kind of like take it on the chin, man, and you don't even bother, man, because you can explain everything to somebody and they still don't want to accept it. But it is what it is. But for real, I just find that very contradicting that on one hand, why y'all worried about what he doing, but on what he doing with his dick, but on the other hand, it seems like the people that are saying that are the ones that are really concerned about what he's doing with his dick because y'all are the ones that want to see him smashing chicks. That's weird. That's contradicting to me, bro. I'm just gonna say, I'm just gonna leave it at that. That don't make any sense.
They gonna pay a dude to go fly out and do it. It's like, dude, really?
Right.
You're gonna throw your money away to have some other dude to go smash chicks, and you gonna pay for it
instead of just taking that money and doing it yourself.
Thank you. That's some weirdo crap, man.
Very weird.
Me together for thongs at a party at Flip's party. You know what I'm saying? Like YouTube is just not going to be conducive to the type of content that I really want to do for you guys. Like I would have never thought just girls in thongs shaking ass would be, violating the sex and nudity policy, but it is, so uh, I just want to give the subs this time and moment in time, if they wanted to stop um, supporting the channel, the opportunity to, because I can't guarantee you guys this type of content directly on YouTube is what I learned from the last channel. It's gonna have to be watered down and more, PG-13 type friendly if I'm gonna keep doing this. The last trip, if that channel was monetized, I would be livid right now about my Rello Him channel. But the fact that it wasn't monetized and they took it, it don't hurt as much because we can always rebuild on a fresh page with make it super clean and still be able to get monetized and go crazy in the future. So
Not monetized, but you got a YouTube career. Okay.
Long story short, it's gonna be a somber live. We're gonna have some guests on.
Interesting. I kind of want to get to that part because I already know what's going. Because anybody that holds him accountable, more than likely he probably gonna mute him or kick him out. I'm like, because when it comes to accountability, bro, he operates just like the women that we talk about in my channel all the time. It's wild, y'all. Alan Lavelle with the $5 super chat says, "Gang Goofy Gilligan, bro. Thank you for that super chat, brother. Appreciate it."
I want to hear what you guys have to think about the whole situation. I had told 3 more about the situation. He was like the only person that I had confided in before, we fell out about this whole flight situation. So, long story short, I got a CASHAPP already. I didn't even ask. Thank you, man. $3.
What the fuck I mean?
Like, bruh, yo, did you see how quick his face changed up when he got that Cash App? Oh my God, that man been looking, yeah, though, like for real, like damn, bruh. No, he hurting.
And especially right now where we have an economy that's, with inflation and everybody's just trying to struggle and stuff like that, everybody just throwing their money away for some dude to go clap cheeks overseas. First and foremost, like I said, again, I don't care what you guys do overseas. That's your business. But you know what? I just find it weird that you guys want to call it cheap because, the cost of, a pro is $40, which is cheaper than what you get overseas. But is it cheap when you got to go buy a freaking airline ticket and get a hotel and food just to go clap cheeks? Is it actually cheap? Or did we forget to include those costs into the whole plan? Because It's not cheap. So you're better off just staying in the States and pay the $100 for a pro over here as opposed to jumping on a plane because you got to add in the cost of the flight, the food, hotel, whatever. So you're actually mathematically, I tell you, people are freaking mathematically stupid. No critical thinking. Seriously. No critical thinking.
Said, what's your work experience and how many years? I'm good at keeping jobs. Basically, for 5 years, I worked at a drywall. From 2015 to 2020, I worked at a drywall company delivering drywall to like different construction sites and stuff. And that was like my first real job. So I just always, I always showed up on time, ready to work. I'm able to keep jobs. It's just when I find a job I don't really like working, it's like I'm less enthused to want to keep working there. Not saying this job was particularly like that because I didn't mind it. I was actually getting the hang of the job. I had just got past the part where I learned how to do the job. You know what I'm saying? So it just really, really hurts to to lose a job over just something so petty as a few days off. I mean, but it is what it is. Um, I had told myself when I was doing that 7 years in prison, I told myself, I'm like, when I get out, I'm gonna live my life to the fullest. I ain't gonna let shit hold me back, and I still have to remain true to that because I don't want to ever feel like I'm not staying true to how I felt when I was at my lowest point, because that was the real me. That was what I honestly felt, because I was just simply a guy that was locked up in a cell for 24 hours out the day for 7 years straight, and it just it completely broadened my mind frame to just how you got to live life, because your freedom is precious, life is precious. You know, one bad mistake can put you in a very detrimental situation. So
One bad decision could put you in a bad situation. Man, you need to take that advice when you leave in the country.
You see,
long story short,
Yeah, go ahead.
You can be monetized on this channel. You have to follow the rules. And that's the thing with, doing this stuff, because he don't follow the rules. He does whatever he wants and then wants to blame the YouTube for his issues. He want to put the blame on everybody else but himself. Lack of accountability. He knew what were the consequences of, him not coming to work. Not to mention, there were more issues than just him not coming in that, led to his firing. Okay. He got suspended for getting into a fight with someone. That person, he ended up getting terminated. There's been some performance issues, which his boss in the other video, which I thought was part of this video, but I was wrong. But his boss said, supervisor said he was getting better, but he pulled this stupid stuff up. But so obviously there was performance issues going on with him. Then that, suspension, that fight. And then the fact that, he was told couldn't have these days off. We need you this, and that. And he basically just said, hell, I'm going to do whatever the hell I want to. And you're the new guy. You don't even have a year in.
Right.
And you're going to up and do something like this? You're a newbie. They can get rid of you. I wonder if he was on probation.
Probably was.
I got fired. I got fired for attendance is what they listed. So I'm gonna file my unemployment after we get off the lives tonight, and I'm gonna keep you guys updated with everything that I got going on, man.
You said he's not gonna get it.
Not for attendance.
Right.
He's not gonna get it for.
It's your boy, right? It's always something, yo. It's always something, yo. I swear, it's always something. I just knew. I'm like, I can't cancel this trip. I just knew it. And I didn't even want to tell you guys, because I didn't even want to tell you to be like worried about it. Like, I was just going to see how they was going to play it, and they played it like this. So now I'm telling you, like, damn, like I lost my job over going to the zoo for more days than I got approved for. And it just, I'm here as honest as I can be with you guys tonight, man. So I'm going to drop the link in case anybody wants to come on, ask me some questions, give me some ideas. I promise you, I implore you to keep it respectful in the building tonight.
And when he means keep it respectful, guys, he means don't hold him accountable. That's what he means. Every time he says that, that's what he means, bro. I swear to God. Anybody that comes on there trying to hold him accountable or put his feet to the fire, he mutes them or he kicks them out. I'm like, I'm hoping man. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro, he operate like a female, bro.
I'm open to have some dialogue. What would you would have done in this situation? What do you think I could have done? I want some actionable advice, though. I don't want you to come on here trolling. I just want to hear what y'all got to say, man. You know, it was 14.75, but I was, you know, I wasn't making shit, but I still, you know, I value hard work and I value
Exactly,
That's
Dark Side.
that's it.
Long story short, the link's in the chat. In case y'all want to come holler at your boy, man. I'm through right now. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Shout out to everybody in the building. We got 238 live viewers in here. Shout out to everybody
man.
right now for sure. All right.
That's it, Dark Child. You said a mouthful on that one. Job abandonment, no employment case and close.
Easy. He ain't getting shit for that.
You
want to know that? And the person that I told you about behind the scenes who said he got a friend that's a lawyer. Nah, bro. The way that played out when you showed how you got fired. Nah, you can get unemployment because your boss said so and so and so and did it. I'm like, I want to tell everybody so bad who that was over here supporting him and trying to defend him. But it's like I don't even want to bring that his way. I just know this much, man. I'm like, and if he is watching and he know I'm talking about him, I'm like, bruh, don't ever hit me up on WhatsApp over here telling me what and what not to do if you gonna sit over here and defend J Rello. Like for real, Passport Blueprint, that shit pissed me the fuck off.
It did. I saw I went back and saw that live you were on with
Razor Rays.
Razor Rays, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna say this, man. You know, we're doing bad. We're doing bad as far as this whole travel shit. And we're looking like fucking clowns. We're actually looking extremely bad. I'm gonna tell you as far as this travel content, my three kings, my three musketeers, my three wise men. Ace Live, Checks in Effect, Passport Heavy. Those are my three.
Yeah. And I agree. And I don't even watch Passport Heavy like that for real, but I'm hip. But y'all already know Ace Live is like one of the main. Ace Live is the one that really made me want to like get up and just get my passport.
I would watch those threes and learn stuff from them about traveling.
Yeah, I was binge watching Check in Effect and Ace Live for months before I got my passport, man. I'm like, Ace Live is like one of the main reasons why I wanted to go to Colombia first, because he did such a good job just covering the culture, things to do, like even just watching him improve my Spanish. Check in Effect as well, because he knows Spanish and he spent a lot of time in Colombia as well. So, but yeah, and Passport Heavy, he's going to put you on to very, very. Passport Heavy, I would say, is a bit more informative compared to Ace Live and Check in Effect.
Mm-hmm.
Not to say that Check in Effect and Ace Live aren't informative either, but I would say they lean more towards the entertainment aspect of it,
more adventurous type stuff,
more interest and experience as compared to Passport Heavy. He's kind of like, hey, you can go here. They got this going on. You're gonna for this. You're probably gonna need this much, So like that, I would say that's the difference between them. But yeah, I agree with that top three for sure. All right, I want to see who he bring up here.
And our first guest of the night, your boy Bville E. Let's chop it up, see what he got to say about me getting fired for going to Sosua. It's the number one traveling YouTuber.
Yeah.
Now, y'all heard we just mentioned, y'all heard the three channels Passport Blueprint just mentioned. Do y'all think Jay Rello is bigger than any of those three? He just said he the number one traveling YouTuber. Like, bro, just because people talking about you doesn't make you number one. And they're not talking about you in a positive light the same way we talk about Ace Live and Checking Effect and Passport Heavy. Stop it, bro. Stop it, man. Nah, I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm good. Nah, I'm good, bro. Let's keep it moving.
Your boy Jay Rello, emergency live. I got fired for going to Sosua. BLE, you live. What's up, Jay?
What up, Dunny? What's going on?
What up?
Yo, first question I got for you. Did you ask your boss could you go on a trip?
I put in for the 5 days I needed, and they approved me for 2 of the days. You get what I'm saying? But
Nah.
I needed 5 days. I put in for 5 days, and they only approved 2 of the days. They didn't approve me for 3 of the days that I needed. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, so my question to you, if that happened, then you didn't follow instructions. If they approved you for 2 and you took 5, your math off. The math ain't mathing, right?
They fired me for attendance is what the reason they got on.
Yeah,
Friday.
they fired you for attendance because they approved you for 2 and you took 5.
Right, but I put in for 5 so they knew that I needed those days. It wasn't like I didn't tell them I needed these days, and you get what I'm saying? Like I already had informed them.
I don't get what you're saying because it's not about what you need; it's about what they want when you work for somebody. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, son.
You're not understand. See, Bville.
What?
We're trying to stay on path tonight, Bville.
Okay, explain it to me. I'm gonna shut up. Explain it to me.
Yeah, he's right.
I requested
He's absolutely right. It's not what you need, it's what they want and what they give you. You're at the mercy of them, not anybody else. And that's what he don't get. And especially when you don't have any more vacation days or any time off to use.
I try to tell y'all, bro. I was like, the moment somebody puts his feet to the fire or try to check him, oh no, let's stay on path. What you mean stay on path, bro?
Yeah, he's making him accountable. And that's what this dude's doing. And he's totally right. Go ahead.
5 days I needed off.
Okay.
They said we can't give you the 5 days, but we'll give you 2 of the 5 days you requested off. You get what I'm saying? So I only had 2 days of the 5 days that I requested to be off. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So
hold on,
they
sir.
were already informed that I needed the whole 5 days that I requested.
Okay. But what I'm trying to explain to you, son, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful or nothing. If you put in a request, right? I have a team of 27 people that respond to me. If someone puts in a request, I tell them what I need. I don't go by what they need. Your boss, your supervisor, your whoever they is, they have to make sure that their back covers. Shit rolls downhill. If they told you, if you put in for 5 and they told you 2, you should have did what Pab did. You should have just took the 2. What I would have did, this what I would have did, son. I would have took the 2 and said, yo, my flight fucked up. I can't make it back. But I would have said, yo, my flight fucked up. I can't make it back. I would have put in for the 2 and see if I could have stretched it. You when you working for somebody,
So
son.
you saying I should have finessed it, basically?
I said you should have.
No,
Listen,
no,
you asked me a question. Can I answer it?
no, you just said I should have finessed them. That was a finesse you were just
No,
saying.
no. You should have took the 2 and then
I did
after.
take the 2, but
Okay,
I took the 3 that they didn't give me approved.
listen, right.
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying, yo. You should have took the 2, and if they would have okayed the 2, right, you would have said, okay, y'all already knew where I was going. Y'all knew I was out the country. I took the 2. It's the weather. It's the flight. I can't get back. I need more time. They approved the 2. They said, okay, well, we gave him the 2.
It wouldn't have worked like that because the 2 that they gave me was on the back end of the trip instead of the front end of the trip. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, so let me ask you this question.
I was already starting off in the red zone by even leaving out on those days that I was supposed to be at work. You get what I'm saying? So it was no way I could play it like that. I see what you're saying, but I couldn't play it like that.
Son?
Oh, so that's why he couldn't finesse it like that.
Yeah,
I think
you
mentioned this. I think you mentioned this at the beginning of the show, didn't you?
He put it on. The 2 days on the back end. What I would have done is once I got approved and I knew I couldn't do this, I would have adjusted the trip and just say, okay, fine, I'm gonna readjust the trip, made it shorter, and put the 2 days, one on the front, one on the back, and just went 4 days. He would have still gotten content. But again, this person he brought up is, trying to give him advice and stuff. But, again, he don't want to be accountable. He wants to put the blame on his job instead of just like, yo, you screwed up because you decided I'm going to take those days off. And to be honest with you, you got approved for those 2 days. There's no date to those approved days. You decided to choose them. Or unless, they said you can have these. Well, let me backpedal on that because I could be wrong. Unless they said you can have these particular 2 days off, then fine. Readjust your trip. That's all you have to do is just readjust the trip. But he didn't want to readjust his trip.
Yeah, because I know he said he had mentioned that other people had already put money in and he didn't want to disappoint people by not going. And but to be honest with you, I don't think he wanted to pay the difference in order to change the dates. I think that's what it was because he budget traveling obviously because he literally needs to get donations from his subs in order for him to travel. So my guess is that's probably why he didn't change the date. Before you say that,
piss poor planning.
Out QB, man. What's up, QB? I see you.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Piss poor planning. You don't pay for a trip and then put in your vacation days. You put in the days that you want to go. You put that in to see if you get those days approved. Once you get those days approved, then you pay for your trip. That's what you do. Again, piss poor planning. Because if you pay for it without getting it approved and you don't get approved for all those days, now you got to readjust, and that's more money you got to pay for adjusting your flights and stuff like that. That's what I'm saying. It's piss poor planning.
Let's get back into it.
You should have just waited, man.
I couldn't wait. They didn't approve the time off. I either had to choose cancel the trip or risk losing my job and still going. It was only those 2 options.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and by the way, because I saw you were in the chat earlier. What you try to say what was bad for me to do on my channel, Jay Rello is doing the exact same thing right now with guests on his show, and he just got fired for being irresponsible. I just want to throw that out there. I'm like, I be well, something based on the fact that you're defending this man. Something tells me you probably didn't go out of the way to be like, hey, Jay Rello, man, no smoking videos, no smoking videos. Come on my shit talking about some no damn smoking videos, but you over here defending this nigga, this ninja, and he over here doing the same thing. Fuck out of here, bro. I'm like, now y'all are starting to understand why I just disassociate myself from this passport bro shit now. Because some of the people that I thought were like really about this shit, like they over here defending the wrong people, bro. And it's really starting to piss me off. It ain't like beef or nothing, but it's like, bro, if you gonna be hypocritical and I spot that shit, you already know what time it is. You know what I mean? Especially if you've been watching my content.
Cancel the trip. My subs never donate another nickel to my dumb ass behind that.
Okay, let me ask you this question.
They shouldn't be doing it to begin with.
Honest, do you agree though? Can we agree?
Yes, I agree. Okay, but let me ask you this question. Now that I agree, let me ask you this question.
Effectively in my YouTube traveling career by staying and not canceling my trip and staying at work. I literally had to choose between work or a YouTube career. That was the only.
And what
guys, he just told y'all earlier the one channel that he did have monetized got taken down.
That's almost a year ago.
This channel is that he's on now is not monetized.
The one before that wasn't monetized. It was his first one.
Right. And another thing, y'all. I spent 6 months straight earlier this year overseas before I came back home, and I was home for 2 months. My travel channel didn't die because I wasn't overseas for 2 months. And seeing how loyal his audience is, as much as I disagree with them supporting him for not supporting him, but how they support him by donating to him, literally funding his trips. Like, bruh, you could have pushed that back or canceled it, and you still would have been fine. What difference is it really going to make if the channel is not monetized, but you know you can go back to that job and you know you got a check coming? You got to go with the for sure choice and build and save your money up, then go or whatever. That's just my thing, man. It just, bro, just like he don't got his priorities in order, man. It's like, bro, I tell you guys all the time, bro. I made sure when my channel got monetized, I made sure that what I made monthly on here matched or was more than what I made doing my 9 to 5 before I gave up my 9 to 5 at all. But I was doing the 9 to 5 and this at the same time, even a few months after being monetized. So it's just about being responsible, man. And you can tell he got an issue with that, because every time a brother come on and try to, give him some pushback and be like, well, yo, why, you know what I'm saying? He just wants people to defend him and be agreeable. They like that Razor Rays live, bro, dude. All he was looking for was an echo chamber, man.
Did you choose?
I chose my YouTube career.
Okay, and look,
I had already took people's money in by the time. You get what I'm saying? Your money was in there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
let me tell you something, man. Ain't nothing more important than taking care of yourself and feeding yourself. Look at you now.
Right. You over here stressed out. Thank you, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, what? It's funny because I just said this on a reaction video not too long ago. Men, y'all gotta start putting yourselves first, bro. Bro, when it comes to being a man, bro, we have to put ourselves first because if we don't, we are not useful to anybody else. How are you gonna be what you want to be for your subs if you're not even handling your own business, if you're not even handling your own responsibilities, like keeping a job? How?
Now you got to start back over, son. I ain't trying to. I'm not CC. I'm trying to give you good shit. Sometimes you gotta look past the fun part.
but if you're in that situation, like you're saying all of this, but you're not saying, Rello, if I wouldn't know what you're not saying anything.
Okay, I'm
gonna
say it. Okay.
No, he just saying everything you don't want to hear. He's telling you what you need to hear and not what you want to hear, and that's why you don't want to hear it.
Let me give you guys an example. All right. The trip that I took with Rome to Brazil, I only had because of my work schedule, only had about 8 days of vacation time. And that was because of my work schedule. But the way my work schedule works, it's kind of weird. I have a lot of time on certain weeks. I have a lot of time off. So I only used 3 days. And how much time that we was in Brazil?
Damn, only 3 days? We was there for a week.
No, I use only 3 of my vacation days.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how is that possible? We were there for a whole week.
And that's not including the flight there because it took me basically a day.
Right.
Because of the long flight. So I got to take away a day going and a day going back. So I think it was like in total 8 days we were in Brazil.
Well, yeah, if you include flying, yeah.
Well, not including the flying, but totally boots on ground. 8 days.
Yeah.
Adding in the flight time, it will be 10.
Mm-hmm.
And that's with my schedule. And I still have vacation days left. And I'm using them in 2 weeks. And I still got 1 day I have to use. Well, that's getting rolled over to next year.
Tell you, man.
When you combine your days off with your vacation days, you can have fun.
Mm-hmm.
You can extend a lot of stuff. But see, he's more concerned about going to get box overseas than taking care of his responsibilities. That's the problem. And that's what we're starting to see a pattern of. It's more, and it doesn't give us a good look when that is your priority. Y'all can call it depolicing or whatever, but that's the problem.
Diamond Jim with the 25 Filipino pesos. Rome, I hope you're proud of yourself. I lost 50 IQ points listening to that dude. I'm so short. It's just him. Oh my God. Oh man. Damn it. Goofy, bro. Oh my God, bro. Thank you for the super chat, man. Appreciate it. Oh my God.
you know, there's ways you can go about getting a vacation, but see, it's you don't have a YouTube career, because if you had a YouTube career, you wouldn't need a job. Rome has a YouTube career. This dude don't. If you ain't monetized making a substantial amount of money, you don't have a YouTube career.
Right.
And as far as people getting your money, you can take that money, put it in a bank account, and let it sit there until you lay out your plans to go do your trip and how you're going to do your trip, and you have your budget set out and all this other stuff before you start putting money down. Once you get approved, I don't do all that. I don't put down money first on trip and then put in for my vacation days, because you're committed. That's suicide.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I shouldn't use that word. Excuse me. Let me scratch that. That's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
That's piss poor planning, especially when you have a job. Because most of us buy tickets as usually non-refundable because they're the cheapest.
Mm-hmm.
And this dude, you know, he ain't got a lot of money. He's going to get the cheapest he can. So all this, he's trying to make excuses so everybody can feel for him. And this gentleman over here is giving him sound advice, and he don't want to listen. Because he doesn't want to be accountable for what he did wrong, and he did wrong. And this is not, like Blue Moon said, this is not a number one traveler. Number one travelers know how to travel.
Yeah,
And they also know how to plan.
Yeah, and they don't need their subs to send them donations, so that way they can afford to.
Because my trips, and especially the ones that's coming up next year, because you're going to see a lot of Mexico content. I don't need supporters to fund it. It'd be nice, but I'm not really asking for anybody to not asking anybody for any funding or anything like that. But go ahead.
Yeah, I want to see how far this goes.
I'm gonna say, okay, I'm gonna say it right now. If I was in your situation, I wouldn't have went.
Okay, then, and then your subs would have never gave you. Your career is done.
Okay,
you can't cancel trips once you take people's money in. It's like you just can't. You can't.
Rels, listen.
Can't. All right, B-Bill, catch me on the next one, because you messing me out, B-Bill. On my
bruh. I swear to God, bro. Like, dude. Ooh, bruh. I pray to God that I'm not out here the same time he is, bro. I swear on everything that I love, bro. Got me talking like him on my mama. I tell you, man, this man about to make me crash the fuck out, man. I'm so heated, bro. And I can't believe his brothers out here defending him, man.
The dude giving him sound advice.
And he was just giving him sound advice, bro. He wasn't hating on him or nothing, bro. He just didn't want to hear what he wanted to hear. Now, if the brother would have said, search for his Colombia trip, you'll see how bad he is. Oh, bro, we
know about that one.
Well, we know about that. We covered that too, man. Dude, Jay Rello is like the gift that keeps on giving when it comes to this kind of content.
Yeah, because people want to see him crash out. That's the thing. They want to see him crash out, and that's his claim to fame. And the thing is, it's an image thing for everybody else. All this stuff that we're seeing is an image thing for Black men. When you have these content creators doing all this stupid stuff. And that's what we're trying to tell you guys.
Are you serious? 3 years? He's been doing this shit for 3 years, bro.
Oh yeah, even like remember when I was on that show with BMT?
Yeah.
Sin City told me he was doing that before that whole incident when we first knew about him. That he, hadn't had a successful trip.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you guys. So this brother's been yeah, I forgot. This brother been on this type shit before he ever even had a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Basically. Oh man. Yeah, he said Rello #1 to drop the soap. I'm weak as hell, bro. Let me see. I'm about to send you something in the private chat real quick, Passport Blueprint. I'm gonna let you decide on this because I just noticed it in the chat earlier.
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah.
yeah. All right, Carlos. Oh, okay, he's still here too. Oh, damn, Carlos Red. I didn't know you was a member too, man. Shout out to my members. Hey, Carlos Red, I'm gonna drop the link for you and you only because it's somebody else that wanted me to drop the link earlier, and I'm like, I'm already pissed off about this situation, and then the fact that this person wants to defend him, and bruh, I'm like, I don't know. Then again, I'm like, no, I know people like seeing me snap and crash out on people, but it's like I'm really trying to stay away from that, bro. I'm like, I'm just
do it like this. Once Carlos is on, I want this that particular link deleted.
Okay. All right. Carlos Red, I'm dropping the link in the chat for you right now. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, once you come. Right, like how do Yeah, I'm like, damn, you've been doing this for how long? And can't keep a channel monetized. All right, we got Carlos Red in here.
Yeah.
What's going on, bro?
So,
hey, not much, man. This clown was a gift to the people who are against Passport Bros. This guy was the a gift. This guy has done every damn thing wrong known to mankind, and it's sad that the people. You know what? I blame the people that support him, who send him donations. They are the problem because this clown would not have gotten this big if it wasn't for those people. They're the ones who gave him cash apps. They're the ones who gave him donations. They're the ones who kept funding his stupidity. They're the ones who kept doing it. And then these women, they wanted to see this. These women who want to see us all go down, they wanted to see this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then you got these clowns to be on these platforms calling him a Passport Bro instead of a Passport Pookie. I'm not gonna give any names. Then you got these content creators that allow them to do it. Yeah. This I don't know. It's just this is sad on all levels. Anytime someone tries to talk to this dude and tell him, "Hey, you're going about this all wrong. You need to stop this," he just ignores it and keeps on going. They was talking about problems filming women in Sosua. And he said, well, he doesn't worry about it because he knows somebody's going to have a problem with it. He just hides his camera. Then once they don't see him anymore, see this camera, he just starts back filming again. It's like he does not care. You know, you don't go around filming people who don't want to be filmed. You know, I don't know, man. Yeah. So, yeah.
Bro. I was gonna say it, man. I'm like, and that's the reason why I'm so concerned about him coming over here when he announced that he's coming to Thailand. Because I'm like, bro, don't pull that shit over here. I'm like, dude, if you're gonna be filming, you better let them know that you filming. Otherwise, you gonna get jammed up over here, bro. Thailand don't play that, bro. It's peaceful over here for a reason. They call it the land of smiles for a reason. And like I mentioned earlier, if that's what type of time he on, I'm like, and if he's patient enough, he can find a woman that's more than willing to be okay with that. You know what I mean? Like they cool out here, but that sneaky shit that's gonna get him caught up. I'm just, oh my god, man. I really hope that man changes his mind and goes somewhere like I think he just needs to stick to DR, or maybe go to a different part of DR, like for real.
Yeah, let the Pookies have DR. I mean,
Yeah.
if they want to ruin it so bad, go ahead, let them ruin it. Just as long as they don't go
Mhm.
anyplace else. That's how I see it, man. Yeah,
Yeah, because
just
even
gonna go away. Yeah,
yeah, I'm like, I still want to go to DR one day, but I already know when I do it, I'm probably not gonna stay for long. I kind of would like to meet the one couple that I had on my channel because I know I think they live in Santo Domingo, Love, Purpose, and Passports. I wouldn't mind going down to meet them and do that. I mean, but and you know, it's still parts of DR that are beautiful. You know, obviously the beaches and the water and stuff. So I would still want to see that too. But like, I can see already, man. I can't see myself being in DR maybe no more than a week. Probably like 4, 5, 6 days. To be honest with you, DR just doesn't. I don't know, bro. It just seemed like it's a lot of Pookie activity going down there, and I'm just kind of like, I'm trying to like stay away from that. That's why I spend so much time over here.
from what I'm hearing, as long as you stay out of Sosua, you won't be seeing the effery as much. So
Yeah, yeah. I think that's why a lot of people recommend like Puerto Plata, Santo Domingo. Um, let's see what other places people be recommending. Santiago. Yeah. So
right.
Hey,
And
Passport Villain, give us more detail about that. How was he banned from the Dominican Republic after the Halloween trip? What was the purpose for that?
damn, he got back.
What was the reasoning behind that?
Bro, you got, bro. You get banned from the DR.
Because I've heard something about that, but it doesn't sound right. Did he get in trouble with the law? Because that's basically the only reason why you would be banned from the Dominican Republic. If you did some type of violation against the law, you would be banned. And we didn't hear anything about any criminal activity that he did down there.
Mm-mm. They said your walking life doesn't fit the suit, fam. I'm like, what do you mean by that exactly? Blue Moon. Ah,
Too much recording that what Razor Raid said.
see? The same shit that he tried to pull in Cartagena, bro. The same shit that he almost got arrested for and had to pay the police off so that way he wouldn't get arrested.
I don't think he's banned. I think he's more not wanted, not so much as banned. Because of that stuff. It's he's got, and see, this is what I'm talking about. That damn camera is going to get you in trouble for content.
damn.
I think, tell you, those cameras are going to get people locked up or in a box, bro.
I just find it hilarious that they want to sit over here and say that trying to hold him accountable and things of that nature. They want to try to put that under deep, like, oh, why do y'all care about what this man does with his Johnson? But those same people want to see what he's doing with his Johnson, literally. Like that part
Yeah.
is what really that part is what really blows my mind.
Yeah, he's
Very
performing for the
hypocritical.
camera. Yeah,
Very hypocritical. Like really?
right. Yeah.
Okay.
This clown is literally performing for the camera. He's performing. He's gonna keep on performing and keep on making a damn fool out of himself. As long as he gets those cash apps and donations, he's gonna keep on doing it. He don't give a
Mhm.
shit about what kind of image he's throwing out there for Black American men. He don't give a damn. All he care about is and it, damn, they funded him, and this is what they got. They want to see him keep making a fool out of himself. This is like their entertainment.
At whose expense? The black man's image.
Right, exactly.
Oh, okay, Blue Moon. I see what you're saying. I got you. Oh man, I'm kind of in. Damn. You know what? I want to see. Let me see, because I want to see who else he gonna bring. I want to see if I just want to see real quick anybody else what other people have to say that he gonna bring
My
on.
mom, you pissing me off. Catch me on the next one, bro. I'm trying to stay calm. Matter of fact, just come back in 20 minutes, B-Bill. Don't even catch me on it. Come back in 20 minutes. Because I don't even want to get frustrated talking to niggas, bro. Like, because y'all got to understand when y'all take people's money in, it's no backing out. There's no way. It's no way I would have came on here and said, hey, guys, I got to cancel the trip. My job didn't approve the days off. They ain't trying to hear that shit.
Damn, you should have just rescheduled the trip. Came up with the money to pay for the rescheduling fee and went on the damn trip. That's all you had to do. Why is that so hard? I think it really comes down to either he didn't have the money to cover the rescheduling or he just didn't want to.
He didn't want to.
No.
Because mind you, he's working, so he has the money. Plus, there's some other stuff in the, which we're probably not going to get to this video, so I might as well just say it. He has some other financial issues coming down, like garnishing his wages to pay for his car
Okay.
loan, and other bills and stuff that he's got. So once those things was going to hit, he wasn't making any money.
Baby mamas.
I don't know. I don't think he got any kids, but the thing is that, I think that car thing is the only thing he had mentioned. And, this dude need to stop freaking going over there for box.
Yeah, 43.
43 years old, Coach Carr. I mean, Coach Carr, there's a lot of people, a lot of guys in their 40s that's been screwing up this game more so than the freaking young ones.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been coming across that lately.
Mm-hmm.
People in my age bracket and near what definitely in me, Carlos's age bracket, and near what Average Man Unplugged age bracket.
Yeah,
He's
like
doing that more than the young one.
Guys around my age are a little older than me. Yeah, I'm 39. I'll be 40 in March.
We're seeing a lot of that. Guys, newly divorcees, midlife crisis, dude. Those has been probably our biggest problem jobs than the young ones.
Mm-hmm.
Dangerous.
This is getting stupid.
That was their last $50 they sent to your boy. We got Big Tuna in the back. It's your boy Jay Rello, the #1 traveling YouTube.
Oh,
hot right now, guys. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, he gonna lie.
Yo,
how you doing?
What up,
What's
Jay?
up? Yeah, this is more like a future reference. Like if you knew you had the trip coming up, you could have just told him off the bat, hey, listen, Thanks for hiring me, but I'm telling you right now, this weekend I'm not around. That way, you let them know in advance for future reference. Like your next job, future reference. Yo, Super Bowl weekend, you're not gonna see me. That's the conditions that you saying you didn't get that you letting them know the condition before you even before they even hire you.
They
That way they
had
know. Okay,
already
yeah.
honored. No, they had already honored the Cartagena trip. That's where I'm. You get what I'm saying? They gave me grace on that. They played it player. It wasn't like, they did me wrong by not giving me the time. It was they already gave me enough time. They already honored enough time. So that I'm pushing them past. You get what I'm saying? They honored it. On my mom, they honored the Cartagena trip. It was a couple of
Right.
days that I
So
needed.
then,
You know what I'm saying?
so then, so then once if you didn't want to tell them about the school trip, you could have been like somebody passed away, somebody got sick, like
I told him my
some the
grandmother was
jobs.
sick. I told him my grandmother was sick, yo.
And what they
And
say? What they say?
They was fucking with it. They was fucking with it. They showed me a lot of love. I can't hate. Like they showed me a
That could
lot.
have.
They gave me a lot of leeway, but I just think it was too many work days. Like I could have reframed. The only thing I think is I could have reframed the trip to where it would have just been Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and flew. But that's the only way. I wouldn't even been Tuesday because I would have to fly back Tuesday just to be back at work Wednesday. It was just no way. It was just no way. It was just no way. It was no way I was gonna be able to do that. We got Dave R in the building.
Cause the second that you didn't show up the first day, it's automatic, no call, no show. But once again, for future reference, it's just more
No, it
like
wasn't a no call, no show. They knew exactly what I was on. I told them, like, hey, I'm still going on the trip that I put in for. You know what I'm saying? My grandmother's in bad health.
so ultimately what was their issue since you told them in advance? What was the late notice or what? Like, what
It
was
was the
their
fact that they were understaffed and they just couldn't do without me for the workload for those days is what they told me basically. So it's just one of those things. My mom, Dave R.
Yeah. Hey, Rello. Yeah. So I'm listening to this whole situation, and you're in a bad spot, Rello. Like I understand what you're saying about how your YouTube career is important to you, but at the same time, you chose the sue over your livelihood. Like
I
that's
chose
your
my
money.
YouTube career over my livelihood.
Bruh, you ain't fucking monetized. What the talking about, man?
Does it help when you does it help when you tell them that your grandma is sick? Then you go on a public platform to say, hey, I'm down in the zoo. We're going to get 2 mangoes and stuff for the evening. I need y'all to throw in some money and stuff like that. And we're here. We're going to party, this, and that. It's on YouTube. And somebody just happened to just say, hey, boss, you may want to take a look at this. Maybe that could have happened. Maybe if you're going to lie to your boss, you may want to just kind of be very, very covert about your actions and not broadcast it. Because it seems like on the day you left, you broadcast your arrival in Dominican Republic, talking about the things you're going to do. And maybe someone saw your broadcast and went to your boss and showed them what's going on. That's the level of stupidity this guy has. You're going to lie. Make sure you cover your tracks.
Jesus Christ, man.
That's what probably happened. Matter of fact, I'm quite certain that's what happened. That's what happened. He didn't show up because he did not only that he disobeyed his orders of not showing up, but he basically went on a vacation to get some nicky. And the whole thing was a lie.
Does his boss know about his YouTube channel?
Probably do, but they ain't saying nothing about it.
Okay. Or his former boss.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, his former boss.
Let's get back.
That's what I did. That's what I did. Because I know for a fact, if I would have canceled that trip, I know for a fact, it's not a shadow of a doubt in my mind. If I would have canceled that trip, it's a wrap. Y'all don't even realize when you take people's money in, especially when they're donating, you gotta deliver. It's a no excuse policy. I mean, and Three More would have had an excuse because it was what it was with him.
Stop it for a second. Here's a point. Hey, Rome, did you cancel that trip to the DR for everybody to do the meetup?
Yeah.
Did you lose subs?
No.
Did you lose any money? People stopped giving you money?
No.
He's full of shit.
That's what I was saying earlier.
He's full of shit.
Thought so.
Yeah, there was a trip planned that we were going to do a meetup in DR, and Rome canceled it. And none of the stuff he's saying happened. None of it. We're still supporting Rome, still giving him cash apps, still giving him super chats. Nothing's changed.
And not only that, I made sure that I told people months and months in advance to make sure that they didn't already have anything booked. So I did it in a reasonable fashion. It wasn't like last minute, oh, nah, we ain't doing it. You know what I mean? Because I've been traveling long enough now to where I know how expensive this shit is. And like he mentioned earlier, people usually get the non-refundable tickets because they're a lot cheaper. So I made sure months ahead, I was like, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and cancel that trip. And I'm like, let the people know now. So hopefully they haven't bought any tickets or anything yet. But the way everything worked out in itself, because like he said, I didn't lose any subs. People still support me. People still support the travel channel. Everything's good over here. Like
your channel's still growing.
Yeah, I didn't lose anything. Over canceling the Sosua trip. So, well, it wasn't. Well, we were actually going to meet in Puerto Plata, but yeah, I didn't lose anything from canceling that trip. All right, let's get back into this. I want to see.
I just can't cancel a trip because I can't get off work for a few days when I had already took the money in. That's the thing. I had already took people's money in. If we can get it before I take people's money in, then we could be in a different situation. But once you take people's money in, it's just you're locked in. And I just
okay, Barello,
super tough. For sure.
Did one option cross your mind? Did this option cross your mind? You could have just refunded the subs their money and explained to them the situation.
I'm able to refund the subs their money. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, I say don't even sweat it, because you could have canceled the trip, went to work, and they could have fired you a day later. So I say don't sweat it. If they so understaffed, then that's on them. That's not on you. But at the end of the day, you told them in advance. They didn't make arrangements. That's on them. Unfortunately, it goes back to you, but you could have canceled the trip and got fired the next day, and then what? So jobs like that is pretty unstable anyway. So, I mean, I don't think your issue is finding a job.
The trip, to me, in my head, is actually damn near more important than a job. Like, in that situation, if it was a situation where, like I was saying, like I was just funding the trip, and it's different. This is a particular situation because this is other people's money that they have donated to see this trip. It's different. You can't think of it like you just paying out of pocket yourself and going on the trip. You could push back a couple days because you just want to be thirsty and fuck some hoes. This is a different situation because people do not play about their bread, and this whole channel is based on,
you begging and them funding your trips.
Customer service and make sure the subs are are happy with the content, man. I just never dreamed I'd be in this type of situation. So, long story short,
I mean,
I lost this job behind this trip, and I'm just trying to figure out how to what my next move is. You know what I'm saying? I'm all over the place. I had a few prospects for sure. I know I got to get another gig, but it's just all about trying to find something that I can be comfortable with, because I know I want to do the Thailand soon. So I'm already going into a position like I'm trying to go to Thailand in maybe 90 days maximum.
Stay your ass over here. Stay your ass over there.
The job is going to offer.
Don't come over here, man.
For, let you get 2 weeks off. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of in the first 3 months of working there. It just doesn't work like that. So I'm just in this situation where
it does as long as you let them know in advance. Let them make arrangements
for 3 months and ask them for 2 weeks straight off, and they're gonna honor that, G. Like, we gotta live in reality. You know what I'm saying?
That the reality is the reality is for any job, the more time they have to make arrangements, the more they're gonna do that.
Work it for 90 days and ask them for 2 weeks straight off because you want to go have a vacation in Thailand and expect them to realistically honor that, bro. It's just not real. We don't live in, like, you know what I mean? Like, we don't live in a fantasy world. You get what I'm saying? Like,
so what this brother is gonna do is he's gonna try to get his subs to fund his whole entire trip to Thailand, because he knows that if he stops and get a new gig, they're not going to give him 2 weeks off within the first 90 days of the job. Because first 90 days is usually like a probationary period. So it looks like what he wants to do. Here's what I think he's probably going to end up doing. He'll probably end up, I don't know, bro. The smart thing to do would be to find a gig that pays more, so that way you can start saving and then go on these trips that you want to go on. I mean, and this is coming from somebody who does not want to see you come to Thailand at all, based on your history or what you've been getting caught up with in the DR and Colombia. But man, oh my goodness. Bro, thank you. He really just need to stay his ass there. He really do. I tell you, man. Yeah. Yo, I'm surprised he ain't started one already, D South Crown, be honest with you.
They have jobs like that, but most people don't have jobs like that. You see what I'm saying? So it's
when people travel to their home countries, they be gone for like a month. And people go, "Oh my gosh, how could you be gone for a month?" It's easy. Like, not every job needs you every day, all the time. Some jobs, when you let the job know in advance, it's like, all right, cool. We won't put you on a schedule for the month you need to go to your home country. People don't go to their home countries for a week or two. When people live far away, they go for like a month. They make sure their ticket's worth it. They make sure that when they go to Brazil or Italy, like, they go to their family and friends. They go for like a month. But the thing about it is, like, you have to let any job know.
Hey, yo, Rollo.
See what they say.
Rollo.
What up, Jim?
What's good, gang?
What up?
I'm gonna say this, bro. Like, some people care about fun more than they do money. You know what I mean? So you just gotta do what make you happy at the end of the day, bro. You know what I mean? If you want to take trips, you know what I mean. If that's number one, that's just do that. You know what I mean? Do what makes you happy. You know what I mean? Fuck what everybody else talking about. You know what I mean? Me personally, I like money more than trips, but I like both. You know what I mean? But if you like trips and living your life, enjoying your life, do what make you happy, bro. The fuck? It's simple.
Money comes and goes.
Yeah. But at the same time, though,
but if you want to
travel more, hey, Rello, I don't know, shit. Try a remote job. Try something like that. I don't know, where you could work online. You know what I mean? Customer service. You know what I mean? Get a laptop and just do customer service. Try that.
Hold on, I got Jerry Jones in the back. Let me holler at him real quick because I heard he was talking shit.
And oh, you heard he was talking shit. Yeah, I want to hear this. But Saint Cyr, that it is terrible advice, but that's what he wants to hear. I want to hear what he said. He said somebody was talking shit. I want to hear what he got. Because when he says talking shit, that means holding them accountable. Let's keep it moving.
Jerry Jones.
Hey, Rello.
What up, G? Hey, what you say about me earlier on K9's live, bro? I didn't even get to see it, but I heard it wasn't good shit. You hear me, G?
What I say about you?
I don't know what you said, but I'm asking you.
I'm asking you. I don't know. What I say?
I don't know what you said, but I heard some shit. But you good. Go ahead, because I don't know what you said. Go ahead, though. What you got to say, G?
Do you have a box cutter?
What you talking about? Do I got a box cutter?
Okay, so a kidney is like 30 grand.
Okay.
No, Adam only need.
Yeah. Get your dumb ass out of here. All right.
Oh God. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Oh, that just took me out. Oh my God. That was funny as hell. Yeah, black market advice. Yo, I am crying on. Oh my God. He said next time they go to Columbia, they're gonna get him for his kidneys. I know, right? Oh my God, that was hilarious, bro. He knew he was about to say some shit too. Oh my God, what was you saying, Carlos?
Well, everybody, people in Sosua, they all know what he looks like, so they're looking for him probably. If he comes back there, they're gonna be looking for his ass.
Oh, really? It's that bad?
I mean, I'm thinking that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna be looking for his ass. Man, this is it's just like he lets everybody know who he is and and the effort he's doing. He always shows his face. He always documents every damn thing he does, so everybody knows what he's doing. So I don't know, man. He just I mean, there might be some retaliation. I'm just saying. There might be. I don't know.
Oh, so this is more street justice than anything else.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Oh my God, I want to see. I got to see some.
Who's talking before I let him? I'm about to slap the shit out of Jerry Jones. On my mama, I don't play around. It's not time to play. On my mama. Dave R, what's good, Jay?
Hey, quit putting everything on your mama, bro. That shit goofy, bro.
So I agree with what somebody said just now.
And your
basically
block.
about the remote job. I definitely think you should consider that, brother. If the YouTube career is so important to you that you will risk your livelihood, then it's time to look for a remote job and just like focus on that, and then and start doing your travels abroad, like 6 months to a year.
Yeah, it's simple. You know what I mean? Simple. Remote job, you know what I mean? So you can move around, you can work, you know what I mean? Work from wherever you at. As long as you got Wi-Fi, you good. It's simple, you know what I mean? It don't take a rocket scientist to figure that one out.
Just look at him. He's like, there's nothing to think about. There's nothing to think about. Everybody wants to do remote work and be able to go overseas, be a digital nomad. So why are you sitting over there thinking about it?
Okay, how old is this dude?
43.
43.
Damn.
Yeah. I mentioned that earlier. I was like, this man is older than me.
Damn.
And you got people defending him. One of them that we all know was on Razor Ray's live defending him, and then and that was one of the reasons why when I dropped the link for you, Carlos, I hurry up and then deleted it because I wasn't even trying to deal with anybody trying to defend this shit, especially coming from the person that was trying to defend it, because up until I saw him defending Jay Rello, you know, I had a certain level of respect for this dude. You know, I'd have met him in person. You feel me? Because I'm not trying to put him out there. You know what I mean? Because if you want to have that discussion, you got my WhatsApp number, because you ain't had no problem hitting me directly, sitting over here upset just because I'm over here smoking in my videos, but here you are defending this brother doing the exact same thing, and he can't even provide for himself to travel without getting the help of his subs. But you up my ass just because I'm smoking in a video. I'm like, at least I'm not over here begging people to so that way I can go lead a country. The fuck? That shit pisses me off, man.
Damn.
Oh yeah, and shout out to Filipina Thoughts. I saw you in the chat. It's been a long time since I've seen you, Filipina Thoughts.
Damn, this dude's just 5 years younger than me. Damn. I mean,
that's what I'm
this
saying.
dude is way too damn old to be doing this shit. I thought he was in his late 20s or some shit. He just got, he just looked real hard for 20 something. No, he is an older dude.
And like I said, we've been
Carlos. And check this out. And then check this out though. When he was on Razor Ray's live, the only brother that was really putting his feet to the fire and saying like, bro, you too old for this. Y'all too old to be defending this. It was a younger brother. That brother looked like he probably wasn't no older than 28 or 29. And then you got the older brothers, just because he was trying to hold Jay Rello accountable, they start throwing gay slurs at him. Just because he was trying to hold him accountable. They throwing gay slurs at him. I'm like, bro, y'all are literally operating like the women that y'all claim y'all trying to get the fuck away from. The moment it's like when you hold women accountable. Oh, you must not like men. Oh, you must be gay. Oh, you must not like women, or oh, you must be gay. They took that same approach towards this young brother trying to hold Jay Rello accountable. That shit blew my fucking mind, bro. I'm like, bro, are we really doing this?
And people talk about saving the community. There's too many clowns like this. What's there to save? Damn.
And it's embarrassing that to see how the older generation are acting. It's embarrassing.
Well, you know what? I'm just gonna head on out, man.
Hey, before you head out, Carlos, hey Rome, why don't you tell them about your two favorite YouTubers and what's going on with them?
Oh, you mean you talking about Starfish?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? Because we can go ahead and wrap this up because we going on almost 3 hours anyway. I'll show y'all better than I can tell you. I'm like, cause I'm pretty sure some of y'all probably tired of this clown right here anyway. But yeah, because I want to show y'all guys. Let me see. Can I go right back? Yeah, I should be able to. Yeah. Give me 1 second, you guys. I'll make it real. Show y'all this real quick. So, what y'all see in the screen, as you can see, it reads, Starbull has assaulted another woman on Soy 6. Another woman on Soy. Another one. So, apparently, he has a history of this. Yeah, this is my biggest troll. And so, ain't it funny how this, as much as this man ran his mouth about me, I've been out here for a month and he got quiet all of a sudden. Because if I really wanted to headhunt, I could have just went to Soy 6 and went looking for him. That's all he does is stay on Soy 6. Said he don't went for Chris Brown. Let me show you, play this for y'all real quick. As y'all can see, this is him right here. talking to authority here, and if you look, you'll see three police right here, another policeman here. Yeah, y'all see the police around him, and they over here talking. Yeah. It says breaking news: Starbull busted for assaulting an elderly woman again. Wow. So yeah, that happened Halloween night. Just funny because Halloween night I was actually on Walking Street, because I had went clubbing, and they like to put on a whole bunch of costumes and go out and party and whatnot. But yeah,
Okay. I see what kind of club he was in.
yeah, he was at Toy Box on Soy 6.
Okay.
Bro, that's all he does.
Oh, okay.
That's why him being my biggest troll is so contradicting. I'm like, bro, you literally he would be more legit to me if he was in the same shoes as a Richie Mack or somebody that's been with the same woman for a long period of time, and you've put it out there and people can see it with their own eyes. But the fact that you're sitting over here making all these crazy accusations about me, but meanwhile all you do is sit on Soy 6. It's like the people who try to talk shit about me, they act like they so morally higher than me, when in reality they're actually morally lower than me. It's crazy to me.
I'm trying to figure out if that's the same person I had a run-in with. I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah, you talked about that before.
Before I say his real name, do you know what his real name is?
No.
Okay, but you ran into him in person.
No, I mean online.
Oh, online. Damn, he's talked shit about you too?
Oh, yeah. Anybody who defends Passport Bros or whatever, he came at me. I think that's the same person. Is that him?
Yeah, more than likely it is.
Okay.
But his channel no longer exists. Yeah, he's had a bad month, but between what I just showed you and then his channel getting took down.
If it's a person that I think it is, I'm smiling right now. I think I know who that person is. I remember him now. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of us are, man.
And let's talk about the second favorite person that good old Johnny Somali.
Oh yeah,
that
Johnny
clown. Yeah.
Yeah, Johnny Somali. He done got caught up in South Korea. Am I right?
Yep.
Is he in jail?
He got knocked the fuck out by an ex-special forces guy in Somalia and arrested.
Oh, that's good.
Oh my goodness, man. So yeah, bro, that's bro, this travel space getting so ugly. So ugly.
Man, I just don't understand these people. I just don't get it.
Yeah, I really don't.
Just for clicks and views? I mean, what's wrong with these people? Okay. Well, you guys, you have a good night, man. I'm out. Hopefully that's the person I think it is. Yeah,
it is Carlos.
Yeah, his time was coming. All right, I like hearing some good news before I go to sleep. All right, all right, take care, man.
All right, brother. Take it easy, brother.
All right, take care, people. All right, bye.
Oh, bro, I already know when I finish this live, I'm gonna have some dislikes. Oh well. Anyway, thanks anyway. I'm like it only helps.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Damn, this might be the longest live I've done in a
Oh,
while.
wow.
But man, yeah, because I need to go ahead and start preparing to leave for Phuket in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to start working on content and get the packing. So appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'm gonna try to go live tomorrow before I leave, but I may have to push it back to, let's see, Monday morning would be Sunday night here. So I may have to push it back, but I'm gonna try to wake up early enough to where I can get the live show in and still be able to make sure I get to the airport on time, because I'm not flying excuse me, I'm not flying out of Bangkok, actually flying out of here from Pattaya. So the airport is only like 40 minutes away from here, as opposed to driving an hour and a half up to Bangkok. But yeah, I'll do my best to try to make that happen for you guys, depending on how much I can get done today. But thank you guys for tuning in. Passport Blueprint, thank you for coming on and sending that my way. And until next time, you guys, deuces.